Fuck you and your shite, AT&T, you fucking bastards. You can go shite yourself, you can. Motherfucker.
Do you have Irish in your blood?
Yes, I do.
He does. And a little bit of Scottish, too.
A little bit of Scottish. That's not a very good one. It's more like a little bit of Scottish.
Remind me to never forget you when I need voice actors.
That's what I told
The best one
everybody.
for that. Squirrel.
I'll fucking wreck you, swear me
I'll
mum.
fucking wreck you.
You what, mate? You having a giggle? Cheeky bugger. I'll fucking wreck you. Swear on me mum. Oh. Anyway, what was the last thing that I said before I died?
You mentioned force.
You were explaining about the hammer.
Okay, how much did I explain of it?
Pretty much.
Radiant.
Pretty much most of it. All you said was that it's Thor's, and you did said everything it can do, and you said it's Thor's hammer. It's called the Hammer of Thor.
Yeah. Okay.
I can fly around.
You can throw it, and
using-
you can
yes.
throw it, and it moves you.
Sweet.
And then I think I died right before I said, now Kless's turn.
Yeah.
Yep.
Alright. So
I got to get a drink while I was dead.
Ah.
That's
Yeah,
nice.
good.
Alright, so then I will do my perception check to see if there's anything good in here for me.
Cool.
20.
Looking about the room, you find along the side of the wall, you find a sword.
Hmm.
And it's rather light. Almost looks like it's a short sword, but it's a little bit too long to be a short sword.
Or like a rapier.
It's not a rapier because the blade isn't light enough for that. It's
How about a
relatively
stiletto, then?
light sword. So you can go ahead and make your appraisal.
Alright. 28.
You look over the sword and notice the ornate designs inlaid into the blade. The designs look the designs look like they're trying to evoke symbolism of fire. And it clicks in your head again. You're shocked to see a second Zodiac weapon.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
And you think this must be just a coincidence, like they got lucky and found two of them.
Yeah, I mean, that's...
Gathering more, even finding one, is nearly impossible. The reproductions of these weapons are both outlawed, and also they're culturally despised. Making a reproduction of any of these weapons is seen as an affront and a disrespect to the stories that these and the deeds that these heroes did. So finding these weapons, you're relatively certain there's no way that these can be fakes. And feeling the magic in the hammer and now this sword, you know they're not fakes. The sword that you're carrying in particular is called the Sword of Amon, which is gives you a +2 to attack rolls, +2 d6 fire damage. And the wielder of this sword was a great conjurer of fire, and he was known for both his subtle and incredibly creative control over fire, but also the sheer power that he wielded with fire. This sword can be used as an implement for sorcerer and magic attacks.
Nice.
When attacking, with sword, you can use your charisma or intelligence modifier instead of strength.
Oh, nice. That's nice.
That's cool.
Yeah, my intelligence is very high, so.
So, after you, it is Jess.
Okay. There it is. Perception, right?
Yes.
16?
16. You find... looking about the room, you find an old cloak, and pull it out from under the piles of coin. And Celeste.
Azrael.
Yeah.
I was gonna roleplay.
Oh, you can.
Yeah. Azrael, do you think you could appraise this for me?
Oh, absolutely.
Go ahead.
Let's see. A 30.
This is a cloak of blur. Once per encounter, the cloak grants a +3 to defenses against ranged attacks.
+3 against ranged?
Yes. And he values the cloak at about 5,000 gold.
+3 ranged. Right.
Nice.
Okay.
Nice.
Interesting.
Aaron.
Okay. I think I can take it.
If you get Yuichi's bow.
Yeah. Let's see. I rolled a 14. Let's see. Character sheet.
What's your whatever your plus is to
Perception.
Perception. Let's see. It's 9.
oh, 23.
Yeah.
You're looking about for, after seeing Anya and Azrael both obtain weapons, you're looking about for something that's like, well, maybe there's a cool bow in here that I could look for. Maybe there's just something really valuable that I could sell to get a cool bow. And you stumble upon something you're not quite expecting. You pull from... You feel what feels like polished oak, and you pull out this item that you found underneath this pile of gold and treasure, and it looks like a totem, a small totem with the image of a woman on it.
You're already interested.
Yeah.
So,
All right, I'll appraise it then.
Okay. Appraise it.
23.
Okay.
you hardly have to look at the totem to know that the wooden statue is in the visage of the hero Artemis.
Yep. Of course.
And
Artemis.
now your thoughts of this is just a coincidence goes to immediately towards this isn't a coincidence. They were searching for these.
Yeah.
Because now you found a third Zodiac weapon.
Oh, okay.
And there's a clear pattern that they were looking for these weapons. And they were... for what purpose, you don't know. Maybe just because they're powerful. But... It's simply not a coincidence anymore. They didn't just get lucky. This is on purpose.
Mm-hmm.
This is the bow of Artemis.
Yep.
This bow gives you a +2 to attack rolls.
Oh,
plus 2d6 lightning and radiant damage. The bow appears as a totem of Artemis. When activated, the bow forms out of light, surrounding the totem. Arrows appear when you pull on the bowstring. The bow can emit moonlight in a radius of 10, and once per day, you can gain the eyes of the Nighthawk. While under this effect, you have dark vision and gain a further +2 to attack rolls, and the arrows you produce burn brighter, dealing an additional 3 lightning and radiant damage.
Nice.
This effect lasts for 5 minutes per level of the user.
Okay.
Quite a long time.
Pretty sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm hanging on to this.
Yeah. Probably the second best one we have. Because Thor's hammer is better. But
Jaden is going to look around now. And he rolls a 25. And easily sees a huge weapon sitting within the... It's just right there. He pulls it out, and it's wrapped in this black sheath. And it's wrapped in this black sheath, and the handle and hilt are also black. And he pulls this sword, this incredibly huge sword, out of the sheath, and the blade is wreathed in this purple, ominous energy. And he sheaths it again and hands it to Azrael and says, like, well, you're the only one who can tell me what this is, so...
Will do. 27.
Sure enough, you're finding out that this is another Zodiac weapon. And interestingly enough, this is one of the later Zodiac weapons owned by one of, if not the most powerful warriors. This is the Great Sword of Odin. And it gives him a +2 to attack rolls, +2d6 lightning damage. The sword glows an ominous purple hue, and once per encounter, when he draws the weapon, he can roll a d20. And on a 15 to 20, he inflicts the death status on an enemy.
Nice.
After 2 rounds, the target inflicted with death drops to 0 hit points and falls unconscious. This effect can be negated if the target is healed to their maximum hit point value before they fall unconscious.
Taking the FF14 route.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah. That's what the Doom status does in 14.
I hope
Jeez, if
Leland's
there's...
watching all this.
Hey, Dumpling, you sure you don't want to come in and take a look yourself?
He doesn't like legendary weapons, or she doesn't like legendary weapons.
Conquest looks beside herself and sort of realizes something. She says, this explains why they wanted me as part of their group. I'm not terribly powerful compared to you or them. I feel like potentially I'm about as strong as any of you are. But the sword I wield is a Zodiac weapon.
Oh.
It's
Excalibur.
It's another one of the later Zodiac weapons. The higher in number they go, the stronger they get. And that explains why they wanted me under their control.
It certainly does.
Still, if we're finding this many Zodiac weapons, there might be another one strewn about.
There might be
I'm going to take one more look.
strewn about. Creed, what are you gonna do?
No, it's Creed's turn first. So.
Yeah.
See if he actually still is scared of this room or not.
I don't know if he's scared of the room or just doesn't want to be around Sophia.
Could be either one.
I don't need a weapon.
Well, it wouldn't necessarily have to be a weapon.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there is a zodiac sign that encourages physical strength.
I don't need it.
Okay,
Dumpling cooker or something.
this is a stretch, but could I just pick up something I find and throw it at him?
Like a gold coin, fling it right off his head.
When it gets to your turn now. Maylin, why? What? What's the deal?
Okay.
That was the only.
Okay.
Jade
That was-
knows.
Do you have a problem with unlimited cosmic power?
Jesus Christ.
I just don't trust random rooms giving us crazy weapons.
Ultimate weapons. Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm a good appraiser. I know these aren't fake.
What are you gonna do?
I guess I'll percept. I got a 29.
Jeez.
You're cautiously looking about the room, realizing that your body is already a weapon, so anything you find in here, swords, knives, stabs, clubs, etc., don't really interest you. Something on top of a treasure chest actually catches your eye, and there are these black and red gauntlets with 3 massive claws jutting out from the knuckles.
Nice. He's Wolverine.
And
That's what I was thinking.
the red hue along the claws seems to pulse.
I'm gonna poke it.
Nothing happens. You poke them.
See, I saw you. See, you found some claws there, Malin. You like me to take a look at them?
Sure. They're pulsing. Isn't
Ugh.
that scary?
15. Do I need to roll again?
No.
Oh, okay.
You're already assuming that these are Zodiac weapons. So having that in mind, you don't need to really concentrate as hard about what you're appraising or take into account other information. You're kind of just looking at this and saying, well, which one is this one?
Yeah.
These are the claws of Sutek. Or as some people will know, the claws of Hech.
Yeah, I know that guy.
They give a +2 to attack rolls, +2 d6 fire and lightning damage, and once per round, you may add 1d6 radiant damage to your attacks.
Per round? That's pretty good.
These claws can be used as an implement for monk attacks. So similar to
Sweet.
you can
So
channel
would it
you can
be-
channel your key energy through them.
Oh, okay. Would they be as strong as just my fists?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, I think they're probably stronger. Considering you can add a d6 of radiant damage every turn, and you have the one and the d6 2d6 of fire and lightning.
Oh, I just meant the base damage. That's
Yeah. Well, yeah, that I don't know.
They do the same amount.
all. Okay.
The
Because I
the-
just know I have like a trait that makes my bare fist strong or whatever.
And Meowbot is not back. It's just Aaron
Well,
posting
you
me.
Yeah.
You can, because you can channel key energy through them, feats that affect unarmed also affect these claws.
Okay. I guess I'll take them.
Well, I have
It's
to
not that I was
observe
looking
it.
for them or anything, Baka.
Jessica, are you gonna do anything on your turn and look around some more? Or?
Well, you already found Thor's hammer, so.
Feel pretty good about that.
Oh, yeah.
But I don't know. The rest of the group, do you guys want to still percept around here or continue on to these other?
Just
Well,
for curiosity's sake, I want to take one more look.
Yeah, if they've been collecting them, we've only found what, 5?
Yeah.
All right.
And there's
I will.
13.
Out of 13, so.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and percept.
Go ahead.
Good.
23.
23.
Right. You're looking around for weapons, but something else catches your eye. And you have an inkling of what it is, but you're not sure, and you definitely want to take it to Azrael to find out what it is. You bring over to him a rolled-up carpet.
A rolled up carpet. Alright, well, let's see what we have here. Also a 23.
She's holding on to a flying carpet.
Woo!
Okay.
The flying carpet is wide
Away from
enough
Agrabah.
to hold up to 8 people at 1,000 pounds and has a fly speed of 100 feet.
100 feet?
Yep.
Whoa!
So,
We will never split up the party again.
amongst yourselves, you've now confirmed it's like, well, you know, we're looking for more Zodiac weapons, but there's clearly still some cool shit in here.
Yeah. Obviously.
Kless.
Alright, I will then do a perception check, see what else is around here. Oh god, that was terrible.
Woo.
10.
Woohoo!
You
Probably
begin
nothing.
collecting the gold.
Yeah.
You guys can. I'm gonna start pocketing this.
Yeah.
And you're looking about in your stuff to like carry it, and you remember, oh, you guys picked up a weird like leather bag a couple floors ago. Like, I'll use that.
Yeah.
Like, you found a leather bag in a chest, like, I'm gonna start using that. So you take up the leather bag and you start throwing gold into it. And after about 30 seconds of just shoveling gold in there, you realize the bag doesn't weigh any heavier than when you started putting gold in.
Nice.
As a whole.
And then you're like, oh, this is a bag of holding. Shit.
I'm gonna take all the gold.
Well, and then you start shoveling more. Oh, I remember that Let's Player confessions about us. Don't worry.
What?
Oh, I'm curious
There's a
now.
Let's Player's confessions about me and Creed a while
It was
ago.
made like 3 or 4 years ago.
Is it about your gay sex?
I'll say, is it the game?
I think it was that they ship us.
Oh my god.
Oh, hold on, I'm getting a phone call.
Yeah. There it is.
5 ever. Yeah.
I've had
5 ever.
Yep.
gag.
Oh my god. I think I remember that.
I gotta go find it now.
All the gay OTP.
Hey, give me a second here, I just gotta let my brother inside.
That's fine.
Okay.
Oh god. So I need to write down all the stuff.
All the stuff.
And then I need to add up how much gold you got. Cool. You pick up just from shoveling. And you're still not done, obviously. There's a lot more in here, but you, in your turn, you managed to pick up 1,600 gold pieces.
Nice.
So, once Jess is back, she can have her move.
No!
No.
Please, God.
Oh God, no! No! No!
Oh, I love The Office for only that part.
Oh yeah. Fuck the rest of it.
Yeah, the rest of it is up. There is one part there where he does talk about mint chocolate chip ice cream, though, so that part too.
Oh,
But that's it.
Ah.
Yep. Okay, I'm back.
come back.
It's your turn.
Okay, let me move my water here.
Hi, people. Oh.
23?
Alright. You're expecting not to find anything. Obviously, your weapon of choice is rather new to this world.
Yeah. Truth be told, I just want to see if maybe there's any other artifacts.
You're looking for other artifacts, and you're looking for other weapons, other maybe armor or anything, and you stop at this like chunk of metal, and it's just a perfect rectangle of metal, and you pick it up. It's not too heavy, and something about the metal, it's not flat. There's what looks like inscriptions and divots and design into the sides of this rectangle. You pick it up and you take it over to your appraiser.
Azrael, once more, please.
Of course. Happy to be of service.
Hmm.
23,
Thank
the
you.
common theme.
All right.
Yo, what the fuck?
Just go with it.
Rolling a
You're
lot
not-
of 12s.
You're not quite sure of what to make of it at first. You sort of start fiddling about with the metal to see if you can trigger anything, and you end up finding what looks to be a. It looks like a button in the side of this chunk, and you push into it, and the divots and inscriptions and designs that were etched into this piece of metal light up with what looks like blue arcane magic, and it starts shifting and forming, and it eventually folds into something you're not really familiar with, but something that Sophia instantly recognizes as far as the design goes. It forms into the shape of essentially what looks like a piece of theoretical magi technology that was attempted to be made several years ago but failed. It forms into, to give you a good sense of what I'm trying to explain, This doesn't exist in the world of Pathfinder, but for you guys to understand, it forms into what looks like a railgun.
Wow.
And what Azrael figures is this is the weapon wielded by the more mysterious Zodiac warrior. This is the weapon wielded by Taurus. And he was said to wield a weapon that used arcane essence as a projectile that no other weapon had done before until he came around. This is what the only name that scholars could give to this weapon. They decided it fits it well enough. It is the Magi Cannon of Taurus. It is a two-handed
railgun
gun that's +2 to attack roll and +2d6 force damage. This personal magic cannon uses blasts of arcane force and thus does not require ammo. Once per encounter, the cannon can lock onto a target, granting a +5 to your next attack roll. Once per day, you can charge the cannon for 1 round, granting its next attack an additional +5d6 force damage.
Jeez.
Can you repeat that last part?
This particular attack can crit on a roll of 17 to 20.
Wow.
Very cool.
And after
Okay.
pressing the button on the side of it again, it folds back into this convenient rectangle that you can easily just prop on your back.
To think such a weapon would actually exist. Okay, out of character here for a moment. When I was writing that down, I did miss something. It was, you said once per encounter it got a +5 attack, and then after that...
It's just +5
You
to
could
the
lock
next
on.
attack roll.
Yeah.
Then
A +1
once-
to next attack roll?
Yeah, just the next attack roll. Then, once per day, you can charge it for 1 round, granting its next attack an additional 5d6 force damage. That particular attack can critical hit on a roll of 17 to 20.
Okay, got my notes.
Okay. Alright, after you, Aaron.
Okay. Alright.
Are you still gonna look for stuff, or are you done?
Yeah, why not? See if I can get lucky with other stuff. Alright. Let's see. Well, that's not a good roll, but we'll see if I can. Let's see if I can get away with it.
You could just shovel some more gold into my bag.
Yeah, exactly. I'll just help you. Okay, I got a total of 19. Am I just helping class shovel gold?
A 19.
Yes. There's what to do.
You find, what looks to be the seed of a plant. Actually. But it's not a regular sized seed. It's about the size of a softball.
That's a big seed. And,
Something you can tell for sure is that it's definitely magic just from holding it.
as long as it's good magic.
Well, yeah, I know quite a bit about magic, so
I'll let you handle it.
yeah, will do. Alright, there's a 20 appraisal of that. Unless you want me to do knowledge arcana since it's magic.
This is a rather rare magical item. Something that's not used too often, but is used by wandering kingdoms when necessary. This is called the Seed of the Throne. When thrown to the ground, this seed begins to shoot vines and greenery in all directions. After 5 minutes, the plants form to create a small fortress, complete with throne room, barracks, dining hall, kitchen, and a drawbridge. And the estimated worth behind such a magical item is 130,000 gold.
Oh, okay. I like the sound of that.
Alright. Jaden is going to try and look around one more time before he's done. He rolled a 22. He finds a rather large, valuable-looking gemstone.
Yeah.
Who's
And brings it
clapping?
to Azrael.
Good job, fuck ass.
Good shot, fuck
They're
ass.
watching fucking baseball. Guys.
Baseball.
16.
God damn it! Stop with the fucking. I'm glad I'm not recording
16.
right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shigeno Goro's at the majors. They're playing against
They
the
love it.
Miyamura team.
What?
You just
Are we
making
making a
stuff
major reference.
Yeah, I'm making a major reference.
Whoa!
You estimate.
Did
the
not
value
expect that.
You estimate the value of this gemstone at about 10,000 gold.
Nice.
So there you go. After him, Conquest is going to take a shot and look around. And rolls. Why can't I math right now? I'm being distracted by my mom's clapping. Clap, clap,
Good job,
clap,
fuck ass.
clap, clap.
Oh my goodness.
That is a 24. She decides to pull out a pair of finely made looking boots and she first empties the boots of the
Gold.
these scarce gold coins resting inside, and then hands them over to Azrael.
23.
You're a little excited to see these things because they're that they're useful. These are known as boots of speed. As a free action, the wearer of these boots can click their heels together, letting them act as though they were affected by the haste spell
Nice.
for up to 10 rounds each day.
Nice.
So they can attack
The
twice
haste
around the
effect.
day.
The haste effect is when you make a full attack action, a hasted creature may make one extra attack with a natural or manufactured weapon. The attack is made using the creature's full attack bonus, plus any modifiers appropriate to the situation. The hasted creature gets a +1 on attack rolls and a +1 dodge bonus to AC and reflex saves. Any condition that makes you lose your dexterity bonus to AC also makes you lose your dodge bonus. All of the hasted creature's modes of movement, including land, burrow, climb, fly, and swim, increase by 30 feet. This increase counts as an enhancement bonus, and it affects the creature's jumping distance as normal for increased speed. So they move twice as far, they get a +1 to AC, and even after they make a full attack action, they can still do another attack.
Dude, I want him.
Yeah.
They would be rather useful on a monk, but that's up to the group to decide. That's
Yeah,
if that's
basically they're Hermes sandals or sprint shoes.
right. All right,
In Final Fantasy 4.
Creed.
I'll look around again.
Oh, now all of a sudden it's good.
Not that I want to or anything. I'm just trying to help.
Baka.
Jesus Christ, Mom.
That was weird.
Oh, I got a 31.
Jeez.
Woo!
Fuck.
I rolled a 19.
Yeah.
Looking about the room, with such a high score, you're now like, okay, well maybe this room is okay. I don't know. I'm still gonna be cautious, but looking about the room now with a better trained eye than the people who have
I
been
fucking
looking,
knew it.
saying you got the highest score so far. You scan the room, and other than the gold, you actually don't see anything else worth the value. Everything else seems to be like, okay, that's an ornate sword, but it's not magical. That's a pair of nice dress shoes, but they're not magic. The only thing left is the material wealth.
That's it.
Yeah, that's it.
I thought there was gonna be a trap.
Oh, I can understand your concern.
Maybe they thought that the door was good enough so they didn't have to trap this room.
Oh, you just wanna.
We are in a den of vampires, though we should be careful.
Want to give yourself some more credit, Jade? Is that it?
Yep. He just wants you to know how badass he is for breaking into this room.
Or maybe we're so far deep underground that they thought no one would be able to get here.
Maybe.
This is true. We almost
Maybe
died.
there's a
getting-
camera.
Well,
What's
we
a
already
camera?
kind of know that there's something monitoring us.
It's very true, but nothing's in the immediate vicinity. At least what I can tell.
Not yet, anyway.
Yeah.
Could I do like an Arcana check to see if I could find out anything about this monitoring?
Yeah.
All right. Oh, wow, I rolled a 1.
We're not
You
being
haven't
monitored.
even noticed it. This is all news to you.
Yep.
What?
What?
We're totally safe down here, guys.
That's great.
Good stuff.
You did mention he was a spellcaster, correct?
I did, yeah. I dabble in the spells.
That leads me to question.
Everybody has an off day.
Yeah, I hit my head on this sword.
Oh.
Alright.
I could try once more to detect undead creatures.
You can try. You don't have to roll anything, you just activate it.
Yeah, because the spell was still
Activating
active.
the spell, which way are you pointing it?
Well, I kind of wanted it to be outside the room, so
Oh, you're gonna face out the doorway?
why not?
Okay. Pointing the spell across the hallway in a cone. You do not detect the presence of undead auras.
It still seems safe outside. I do
time.
suggest we press on, though.
Good time for honey pop, Aaron.
I'm not playing Honey Pop.
No, of course not. Steam notification must have lied.
I have one more character left.
I'll be right back.
Aaron,
I'm shutting it off. I forgot Steam updates. I'm gonna turn them off later.
let's all be involved.
I know, but you're going through all this stuff, and I'm listening, but I like doing things at once.
I'm getting to your turn.
Okay. I don't like waiting.
Jessica, did you want to do anything?
No. I'll go ahead and move out of here.
Anybody who wants to move out of the room, let's get out of there.
Okay.
It doesn't seem like there's anything left in here anyways, so... Besides the money, which I could have collected some more of, but...
Alright, Crease. Let's see. Outside, Jessica, you could do something if you want,
Oh, okay, cool.
since you're outside.
Or I can move or no?
You can move.
Okay. Alright. That's all I got.
Alright, Jess did her,
Mhm.
the check for Undead, Quested Arcana. But you can still move, so Quest if you want to move.
Sure. We'll just go right here.
Jess, you can move.
Okay. Okay.
And Aaron, you can decide what you want to do.
Let's go here.
Just moving.
Yeah, I'm just moving. I gotta stay far back, so. Alright.
Creed. Creed.
Great.
Gone.
He might be still away.
Oh, alright, we'll get back.
I don't remember him saying he was going to be right back, so maybe he is.
We'll get back to him. Jessica.
Alright.
If you're just gonna open the door on the right, you can move one more.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna try to open up that door.
Let's see. You open the door to what looks to appear, what appears to be a private study. The study is mostly empty, save for a few books upon a desk.
Alright.
Walking up to the desk and looking over the book, you notice that the book seems to be a journal, and next to the book are a series of notes written on old parchment.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Found a journal.
What happened?
Well, we skipped your turn, but you can come back to it after hers.
Okay.
Nothing really, pretty much nothing happened.
Can I read the journal, Sky?
Yes, give me a second here.
Oh, okay.
I made an image for the journal. I'm trying to figure out where to friggin' put it. Did I only save it as a Photoshop file? Did I? Really? Really? You fucking mong.
You fuck ass.
I did. Alright, well, I'm gonna open up Photoshop. Open. Jesus. Jesus! Alright. Alright, you open up the journal, and you're surprised to find that it is in common. It's written in common. You start off, you scroll through it a little quickly. There doesn't seem to be much of anything, but very quickly you come to realize that this is the journal of King Rurik.
Oh.
Most of the pages are worn, but as you go further into the journal, it starts becoming more and more readable. And you're actually a little shocked to see how old some of the entries are. The current year is 1133. And you're finding entries from the year 130. And looking over one of the entries, you read, year 130. In my highest hour, I ruled a grand kingdom of light. In my darkest hour, my sons, save one, have lost sight of who they are. My rule crumbles under the weight of my arrogance and my ignorance. May I find peace in the next life, even if it is a most terrible hell. My sins are too great to reconcile, but may my God have mercy. And the entry after that reads, year 287. I am cursed with undeath, as toll for my sins. I suppose it is only fitting. I accept eternal solitude in this subterranean penitentiary. It then skips further through time. The next entry reads, year 412. This will be the last time I write. I grow old and decrepit, my body decomposes without sustenance. My mind grows dark, for now I sleep. And a few inches beyond that page, farther down, it says, I am told the year is 1128. Though I thought to never have to open this book again, I also thought no one would dare to open this labyrinth again. I have met with a man who calls himself Death. He speaks of freedom from the tyranny of man and son. I have no interest in this ideal. My sons and former subjects, however, are all too eager to join this cause. I fear this is a terrible omen for the world above. Could my sins have truly put these events into motion? I can only hope that my people see what atrocities this man sows. And the next entry reads, 1132. They have tortured, stolen, murdered, and kidnapped. Death has brought my people to his cause, and I will be cast to the first floor of this place in solitary confinement. I offer the only thing I can to the world. I offer the hope that someone will come forward to oppose this wretched crusade. I am privy to Death's ultimate goal and its grave implication. He has in his possession a weapon created to cast a spell upon the sun. If this spell were to be cast, the light of the world would no longer affect the undead. His only fault is that the weapon requires the blood of the family of the original undead. He claims that there is a loophole that will allow him to bypass this requirement, as the original vampire have long since vanished from this world. And from then on, passing through the pages of the book, you only find blank.
Well, that pieces a lot of things together. I'm speaking out of character here, by the way. Sadly, if Marina were here, she would have said something.
For sure. Oh, yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can't really get to that door, so I'm just gonna stand here.
Jess.
Hey.
Alright, shouldn't we go back to Creed's turn since we skipped it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
I'd
Creed.
probably be there.
Yeah.
Yo, I want those boots.
We'll have to barter with Conquest for them.
Ah.
God damn it, Conquest.
You want the boots?
Yeah.
Yeah, why not? She gives you the boots.
Okay.
Bartering.
I'm wearing some pretty heavy armor. I don't need them.
Thanks.
They wouldn't be really great on me. Besides,
So do I
the faster our monk, the more hits she can deal.
Yeah. Good shit. Okay. That was easier than I thought it would be.
Probably keeping you on your toes.
Conquest is intimidating. Okay. Well, I'll put those on.
You're just intimidated by her waifu status.
Yeah. So what does that do again? More speed?
Oh no, he give you the haste skill. If 10 times, you get 10 times a day, or...
As a free action, the wearer of the boots can click their heels together, letting you act as though you were affected by a haste spell for up to 10 rounds each day. So it would last a minute.
Mm-hmm.
Outside of combat, it would last a minute, or 10 turns. But
So
in
you have,
combat,
to use
it's
them
10
all.
turns.
You have to use them all consecutively.
Yes.
Oh,
Oh no, you don't actually. It's up to 10 rounds.
you could
activate
use
the
them all
magic.
consecutively, but you don't have to.
So you don't have to have them do consecutively. You do have to remember how long you've had them affected you for the day, though.
Put them off.
So what? Wait, like 10 rounds per day?
But you can use them
10
10
rounds.
times. You can get the effect 10 times per day.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, gotcha.
And they affect your
Well, I
movement
guess.
in a way that you gain an additional 30 feet of movement.
And you can attack twice.
Yeah.
So in total, you
Okay.
can move 70 feet, which is
Ridiculous.
What is that?
12, 14,
14 squares?
14 squares, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'll hold on to it for now.
Don't be getting any ideas of running ahead.
I'm with you guys. I was gonna check out this door.
Yeah, I just couldn't get to that door in time, that's all. I ran out of movement ability.
I can't. Can I do a stretchy arm thing and get it?
A stretchy arm thing.
I can't reach it, unfortunately.
Stretchy arm. You're not Mr. Fantastic.
Yes.
Okay. Alright.
Haste does affect their jumping distance. Yes.
Sky Zoom Punch!
Aaron.
Yay, let's see. I'm not going far, so.
Ay, fucking people. Alright. Creed.
What?
It's your turn again, because we're back in order now.
Oh
Yep.
God. Okay. I'll open it.
Alright.
Is there a dock in here?
My boat. My
The
boat's
door
in here.
leads to
Oh, look
a
where the
small
white boot
staircase that drops you onto soil. Lining the walls of this room are box cages, all with large locks attached to their doors. The smell of blood, sweat, urine, feces, and horrible decomposition reaches your nose. You see huddled in the corners of the cells are emaciated people, unclothed and groaning.
Oh, man, close that door.
Fuck you guys. Enjoy dying.
No.
In the first cell, you see a blonde female human.
I'll go away.
In the second cell, you see a black male human. The third cell, you see a dark-haired male dwarf. And in the fourth cell, you see a battered male half-orc.
Can I... So what, are they just being kept here for whatever reason?
You don't know.
Are they alive?
Do they talk?
They're all groaning. The only one that isn't saying anything is the half-orc.
I don't think any of us speak Orc anyways.
He seems to just be lying on the ground.
Where can you tell what languages you speak?
Where can you tell which languages your character speaks?
Yeah.
It's on here somewhere.
Again. It should be details.
Details.
I just looked there and I didn't see
And
it.
either I didn't put anything there. Like
Yeah, it's there.
originally,
You didn't put anything for me. I see the thing that says languages, but you didn't put any of mine in
I
here.
don't think any of you speak Orc.
Yeah, I don't think we do either, but...
No.
Orc?
Yeah.
Oh, maybe the orc speaks English.
You don't know what the half-orc speaks, so... Because he's not talking.
Where would we find that again?
On details. The details tab.
Yeah, I only speak common.
So,
I know I speak some demonic language, but...
So what, So I can't really get their attention at all?
are you going to?
Yeah, I can then. Yeah.
Okay, what are you gonna do?
Maybe I'll set them free. Let them live
Oh
their
wait, I
lives.
do speak Orc. I looked at my
Oh.
old PDF.
Oh, well there you go.
Oh,
I speak orc.
Hey, orc guy. Do you speak common? Or
The orc-
elven?
The half orc does not respond. He doesn't even look like he's moving.
Fuck you too.
I
guess
the
I'll
others
wait
in
here.
the cell hear you and look up. Some in fear. The dwarf looks in curiosity and realizes that you are someone he hasn't seen yet, and he says,
You're not one of them, are you?
yeah.
Nay, young dwarf.
I just realized Creed seems to have a common interaction with dwarves,
Yeah.
especially when it comes to the milkman in the sky.
well, that guy was a gnome.
Man,
Oh,
That was a gnome, yeah.
David the
I was
gnome.
born he was a dwarf. Oh well.
David
My bad.
Bowie. David Bowie. I did a David Bowie.
I'm not one of them. See, the door's open, and I just came in.
If you thought that was an Irish accent, you have no idea what an Irish accent is now.
Whoa, laying
That was
down
not an
on
Irish
the
accent.
SmackDown. Fucking going to SummerSlam, Sky.
That was a
style.
brogue.
That's what the Undertaker said to John Cena.
That's what the Undertaker said to John Cena.
Don't bring that up. I don't need to hear that for an hour again.
I really
you know
should just
dwarves,
spectate one of your campaigns.
You know dwarves are hardy, but he has been down here for a long time. He says that he will help the others get out if you can unlock the cages. And he'll help the others see them to doctors as well.
Sure, that sounds fine. You guys seem like you're in a pickle. And it just so happens I happen to know a show-off who can unlock shit. Hey, Jaden! Fuckface, get over here.
I'd settle you for just breaking down the door if you could.
Oh, okay, yeah, I can do that. Why
No
not?
need to keep the locks in check.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
You kick the door.
I will... What do you want me to do? Just
Do an attack on
beat
the
it
roll
up?
an
Just
attack.
do an attack?
Do an attack roll.
Okay, let me find my thing.
And then roll damage. Well, if you use the thing, it'll do it simultaneously, so.
Well, where's the roll thing again? I'll just do it on here.
Obviously, Jaden's wolf is Chewy.
Is that it?
You hit it for 16 or attack roll of 16. You hit for 10 damage. You kick the lock and it breaks off of the door. And the cage door swings open slowly.
Okay. Sorry.
Oh shit, I should stop recording. 1 second.